Last night, the third team went down, the undefeated team. There's only 2 left. So now this is their opportunity. This is their motivation to knock off the second to the last one. That's what they're playing for over there. Plus, they're desperate. They're 0-3 in the league. It's nothing worse than a desperate team, a good team that's desperate.
Just them last year and this year was totally different, but just going against them, we always have to be prepared because Florida is that team that do unexpected things. They played South Carolina really tough. They just had a bad second quarter or something like that, I think, just because their guards got in foul trouble. So, I mean, if you look at them on film, you're like, wow, how are they losing? So they're a really good team.
So I hope we're ready and prepared and understand what's in front of us.
Oh yeah, I mean they're big. The front line on that zone is really large, big, 6'1", 6 foot, and can cover a lot of ground. And so yeah, I was concerned about that.
You can't be tied up. You got to go out and turn it loose. You just got to go play. That's what you do. You go play. I've told you, go play, have fun, let it all, like he said, just let it all hang out. Just let it all go. And you got to play and have fun with it. Be aggressive, do what we do, play our game, and we'll be fine. Any questions? Let's go have fun.
Vivian's inbounds at front court, side court, near side. Morgan Williams, top of the circle, over to Vivian's right wing. Pull-up jumper, 17-footer right side, and it's good. The Bulldogs for their first offensive possession score, and it's a 2-0 game.
Coach always talk about punching first and keep on punching. So just us coming out punching first, and we just kept punching. That helped us get the lead and maintain the lead and have a big lead at that end just to win that game at home again.
So they're going to zone and trap Mississippi State all game long. Richardson, left corner, skip pass, right baseline, jumper, good. Dominic Dillingham gets it from 15 feet out. Anderson's going to go over on the right wing and spinning over on the right baseline, but after knocking down Dominic Dillingham, that's going to be an offensive foul.
We've been up and down against zones. We knew they were going to come in, try to trap us a little bit, and maybe corner us on the sideline some, and so we had to be real careful with that, and I was really pleased. I think we had 7 turnovers total for the game and really executed the first half, had 48 points at halftime, made shots, didn't settle, really attacked the rim.
Off the front iron out there, Chinwe Corey gets the offensive board and gives it back to Dillingham at the free throw line, so the Bulldogs now reset offensively. Now Dillingham attacks, wrap around pass to Corey, she lays it off the window with the right hand. Smart basketball by Dillingham.
Come out, you got to be ready to go, and a lot of times you can kind of get some people on their heels. So you know, this team's really embraced that and done a good job with it for the most part all year long.
Williams bounces it left wing to William. Inside to Tierra McCowan, spins to right, and she puts it in and good. She's fouled. Boy, Tierra McCowan cannot be stopped. She has 14 points.
Obviously, our inside play was very special. 17 out of 20 at the 5 spot.
Left corner to Richardson, back out to Holmes. Now zips it inside to McCowan. She dumps it up in a good.
Well, yeah, I mean, just her strength, being able to play through contact. And in this league, you've got to be able to do that. You've got to be able to play through contact.
Well, now go on attack to the basket, trying to float it up for Tierra McCowan. It's going to be blocked, and McCowan gets it back, sticks it back up in and good for McCowan with 19 points, 9 for 9. Why not?
You see her hard work pay off, and you know, it's just great. She can be such a beast out there, and she can. You can see how she can dominate a game from start to finish. She was just amazing that night.
I think it's the way she did it. Really got some work done early before she ever received the ball, and then was able to finish right at the cup. So that's the piece you're excited about, but I think she's still got a long way to go. She's far from a finished product.
McCowan's going to get a standing ovation from most here as far as the remaining crowd of the Coliseum. The crowd love to play at Tierra McCowan.
Every time you turn around, you got a chance to do something that's really special. Hey, don't take it for granted, and don't drink the Kool-Aid. I'm not drinking it. You know, every day I'm bringing it. You know, I'm ornery. I'm on edge. I want things done correctly. I think when you're that way, you get what we got tonight out of these two. We're constantly on these two. Johnny's constantly on these two. I'm constantly on them about certain things that we do every day, right? So I want it done right. I want our point guards to handle the ball. I don't want them turning it over. They're doing a good job.
You know, it's part of a season. You know, that's what a season is. Not every night's gonna be peaches and cream and perfect, and those are the nights you got to find a way to make plays and get it done.
Okay, You know what's coming down the pipe. They beat Tennessee tonight, so they're feeling good about themselves. So I'm really proud of you, but you know what? There's a game on Monday night that means a lot to a lot more people than you realize.
It's a really big deal to me now. You don't want to lose to them. We lost to them my freshman year, and that's the last time we lost to them, I think. So it's just a really big deal. You don't want to lose to them in anything. So it's a very big deal.
Focus, do your job, play hard, play smart, play together.
I say this all the time. It wouldn't matter if we're playing, jacks out on the concrete or spades or, football, basketball, baseball. It's, it's important to so many people to win the game.
You got to be really aggressive and really smart. You got to take it to them. Take it to them. You understand? You understand?
Yes, sir.
This is what college athletics is all about, y'all. You're one of the top 10 programs in the country that are going to have fan base that you got, the passion that's going to be in the stands today. You stay focused, stay within this room, stay within our huddle. Do your job.
I think they're excited just to be at home, to be honest with you. I mean, I think that if we'd had to go back on the road, it might have been a different story, but to come home, play in front of our crowd, our fans are just so, they're just so awesome.
I think my favorite part is them reading the newspaper when they're announcing the other lineup.
And it is Sessa in the jump circle, Chinwe Corey in the 96th meeting between Mississippi State and Ole Miss is underway. Dillingham, William, Richardson, Vivian, and Corey out there for the Bulldogs. Morgan Williams drives into the hole, left-footed layup in the good, left side of the paint, and the Bulldogs lead it early 2-0. A lot of adrenaline in this game. Richardson is going to get it to Vivian, who drove the baseline left side and puts it up in a good. Dillingham, wide elbow, now puts it up 13 feet away, rattles it in the corner. The Bulldogs have a 4-point lead, and Gibson fires it up, and that's a mid-range jumper from the left baseline, 15-footer not there. Bulldogs get the defensive board, and now firing it up is Vivian's left wing three. Good! Victoria Vivians hits the Dogs' first three, and it's 11-4 State.
It wasn't perfect, but we had Dawn making shots, getting stops in transition. Defense was great, held them to 8 points in the first quarter, so the overall aspect of the first quarter was great.
Richardson between the circles goes over to Dillingham over the left side. She'll drive it to the right elbow, put it up, and it's good. Dominic Dillingham. Johnson up underneath the basket on her drive, kicks it out to Dillingham. She puts up a 17-footer in it good. Just inside the three-point line. Dominic Dillingham is in double figures. She has 10 points.
Well, it's real important when your other wing player's going 2 for 11. And so she carried us the first half.
After she made her, I think it was her second or third shot in the first quarter, I went over there and I said, "You're back." Once I saw one go in, my confidence is boosted from there.
Now back to Morgan Williams, who will work between the circles under 2 to play here in the second quarter. Firing up a 3 left corner. Good! Dominique Dillingham. Looked like she may have put up an off-balance shot, but she scores it. And that's State's second three-pointer. They're 2 for 2. 36-19 with 1:34 to go.
You get out to that big lead, and sometimes there's a little bit of, you set back a little bit. And again, the other team, their pride, they're not just going to disappear. We've got to work harder to try to keep that from happening, no question about it.
Hey! Right here! Go!
It's between the circles. Morgan Williams works with it. Over to Vivian's left wing. She'll set and fire and score. Victoria Vivians.
It's just, I got my momentum, started playing good on defense, and defense leads the offense. So all that added up, and I started making shots.
Over to Vivian's right wing. She throws one up from deep. Got it! Victoria Vivians from near the sideline, and the Bulldogs in the 8-0 run.
Flipped the script. Tori carried us in the second half, going 6 for 10. So, those two complement each other very well. When Dom's got that look, she's got some confidence about her. Again, that's what we need. It really makes us a different team when I've got 2 wing players out there that can beat you off the bounce or stretch you and score a little bit.
73-62. As the students chant, "Just like football." Ole Miss is backing off. And you betcha, friends, just like football, it's a Mississippi State victory over the Ole Miss Rebels, 73-62. And now history has been made in Humphrey Coliseum as MSU has reeled off 19 straight victories.
Knowing that they would come in here with their ears pinned back and play hard. And that's why I said after the game I was proud of my kids, because I thought we did the same thing and really raised our level of intensity to open the game and in that third quarter.
No, I didn't feel satisfied because we had almost a 20-point lead, and they cut it down to 11, so they give them the confidence that they can stick with us. So not feeling good about that, but I'm happy we won.
I'm always going to give my opponents credit, and I thought their kids really played to the final whistle. But again, I was proud of our kids. We were up 23 with 6:39 to go. So we had worked awfully hard to that point to get it to there.
Great job! Great crowd! Second largest in the history of the school!
There's two handfuls of teams across the country that are playing in that environment every night. Now, I've played in front of 8,000, 10,000, a lot of places, but it does not get near as rowdy and loud as it does in the Hump.
Going out there, you know, we score and get defensive stop, and every time you do something good, you hear the fans in the stand just on your side. So just having that, I know it's hard for Ole Miss to go against stuff, and having that fan base, and it's just helped us out a lot.
We appreciate everybody being here. You are showing the country what Mississippi State women's basketball is all
I love our arena. I love the acoustics in there, and again, I love the enthusiasm of our fans. They are the best.
I don't know what you're doing to get this crowd in, man, but this is huge, man. Great job. Appreciate it.
It's fun for them to support people that they know in their classroom. It's easy to cheer on a friend, and I think our student body looks at our players as friends. And man, how special is that?
You can show up and support. You guys are